So I've got the 8370 RT and 9470 RX 100 years of John Deere tractor set unboxed. Now we can debate whether that was the smart thing to do or not, but as I said in the unboxing video, I'm going to keep these. I mean, they're going to be on my shelf forever. I'm not going to sell them unless, something terrible happens. So I don't think there's any harm in unboxing these. Plus, they're just held in by zip ties. So you're not ruining the box or anything if you take these out. And I think, for me, it makes sense to take these out because they're cool. I want to see them. I want to play them. I want to roll them around on the desk. And so here they are. So let's do a review of these things. So let's talk tractors, y'all. I guess my attention is sort of instantly drawn to the 9470 RX. And I think we'll look at it last because of that. And, it is because it's the new quad track. It's, it's a little unique. Obviously, we don't have too many John Deere quad tracks around yet. And, we have quite a few of these. We have 2 of these on the farm. I mean, not this exact model number, but 2 of the 2-track John Deere. And so, this is what gets my attention at first. But looking over this tractor, I like it a lot too. So, obviously we're not getting like high detail versions of these, and that's sort of understandable and okay. This set, if you bought it from your John Deere dealer, is going to run you $35. If you buy it from one of the toy dealers, and pick one, they're all about the same price at this point, it's going to run you about $70, roughly. So, these are pricey, and so you've got to ask yourself, are these tractors worth $35 a piece? Well, I don't know. They're going to make 2,018 of these, I guess, these sets. And probably there aren't too many left at dealers. Now, there's going to be somebody that runs across a bunch at a dealer that ordered some and didn't sell them all, and, well, good for them. So these are going to be, let's call them reasonably rare. Not rare. I mean, 2018 of something is not rare. They're going to be out there, but they're probably going to settle in, I think, at the like $50 to $80 price range when this is all said and done. I kind of think like this winter you're going to see these for a little less than what you're seeing them now. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. But I think, as I said in another video, John Deere is going to do these to death, these castings. They're going to get their mileage out of the row crop tires. So we know we've got a green version of this coming. We know we've got a green version of this coming. So, all right, let's take a look at this tractor a little bit. So I like the silver. It's like a metallic silver. It's not just this blue silver. It's a nice metallic silver. And we've got some decent detail here, and particularly the bolts really stand out to me on these. They just look great. The black bogey wheels and black tracks really set this off, and then of course you get the black grille with the John Deere, so on and so forth. I do have a light that's goofed up here already, like this decal didn't stick down, so meh. And then we've got, these weights, so they have to do these because this is how they cast and how they come out of the casting well. But these weights are completely inaccurate for this tractor. We get a really cool silver and black striping down the side. That looks great. I think if they did the yellow, it would really hit you in the face and it wouldn't look right. So this looks cool. Nice 100-year decal. We got a gas cap, or diesel cap, I guess. If you look into the interior, there's some okay detail in there, nothing amazing, but the steering wheel is at least a steering wheel and not just a flat disc. And you can see sort of bumps and things for levers and all that good stuff. We get the black fuel tanks back here with some lighting. I guess this is supposed to be some rear end detail. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And then, I still think the star of this show are these narrow tracks. So these are really, really cool. And I'm glad that we're getting those finally. We get this kind of odd-shaped muffler. And I get what they're doing there, but it looks odd. It's maybe not 100% accurate to the real one, but it is what it is. So, anyway, that's a look at that one. Nice tractor. I mean, it really is a nice little tractor. Oh man, I didn't even notice that. We got some silver paint smudging going on there. Wow, somebody got carried away with the touch-up paint at the Ertl factory. Oh well. That's annoying to me. That's a quality issue for sure. All right. So the 9470 RX. So what stands out to me here is all of this area, all of this bolt detail shows up way better in silver than it does in the yellow that would normally be here. And then you got the black bogey wheels, got a little paint nick there and there. The tracks roll reasonably well. This is the row crop version. You've got your muffler, looks good, looks normal here. Some black accents on your steps as well as your sight glass, and then the black fuel tanks back here. This is die cast, so that's nice. It's interesting. The silver rivets actually look good. Like the bright rivets versus the sort of regular silver color. It's a nice compliment there, I think. Moving around to the front, black toolbox. That's a nice little accent. They could have just easily painted that silver, but that's cool. I like that. We do have the black grill inserts, of course, big black front grill, and we got the silver decals here. Would have liked to have seen some actual lenses on these decals. Look at that; those are uneven too. That's nitpicking. That's picking nits right there for sure. Nice muffler over here, and then your screen. And what I like about these is these actually have some texture to them that you can feel. So that's a cool detail. And then we got a filler cap here. Looking under, you can see your bolt detail on your axles here, your I don't know, planetary. It's not planetaries, whatever. All that, and then of course we've got some info here about the born on date, if you will, and all that sort of thing. So I guess we'll move around to the back. What's nice here is we actually get a nicely detailed rear end. I just wish they would have done that back here. It wouldn't have been that much more cost, but yeah, whatever. But we got the nice hydraulic outlets, we got the SMV sign, we've got lights, and nice PTO housing and shaft and all that. So some just nice detail there. Really good job by Ertl on that tractor. This tractor could have used some help. So, all right. So taking a look at the set, I guess the picture on the box is like this. Let's do a shot like that. That's the set here, guys. So let's give it a collector score. So detail is first up. And I guess I'm doing this as a set because they do come as a set. This would score a little higher detail than this, for sure. I think if we're going to combine the two details, I can't be too generous here because they're not particularly well detailed. So let's go with a 5 for our detail. Value. Well, at $35, these are an okay value. I feel like you're not getting hurt too bad. But the going rate on these are more like $70. And that is... that's pricey for these two tractors, I feel like. Now, they're collectible, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I don't think this is particularly great value. So again, I'm going to go with a 5. All right, collectability. Well, the collectability score on these are going to be pretty good because everybody wants these. The John Deere Quad Track is the hot toy right now and has been for a year. And so, maybe a little more than a year now, actually. So, anyway, they're collectible, they're sought after. Everybody seems to like this silver paint scheme. I'm really curious to see what happens in the future, though, when more of these quad tracks get released. Because there are a lot of people out there that don't want this quad track, they just want a quad track from John Deere. So, the more versions of the quad track we get, I think the more it hurts these. So I'm going to still rate this, as of right now, a pretty high collector value of an 8. All right, quality. Well, these are well-made toys. Both of them are. But I showed you some of the flaws with them, particularly the lights, the things like that. I think, they could do better with these weights. I understand why they're like that, but they could do better. But in general, they're pretty durable, and they're generally well-made toys. So I'm going to give the quality a 7. That gets us to rarity. And like I said, there's 2018 of these. Now, the toy dealers, they're going to say, oh, these are rare. 2018 of a toy is not rare. It's not. Like I said, these are out there. Now, the demand is high, so the price is going to be high. But if you want these, they exist. You can find them. You can go buy them right now on several places online. So they're not rare. So I'm going with a 5 on my rarity score. And that gives us, if we just kind of math it up here a little bit, a total score of 30. So I think that's a fair score. I think the rating justifies at that point because, again, they're a nice collector item, but they're not particularly rare or particularly overly collectible. So anyway, I'd like to hear what you guys think below on the collector score. So if you got a chance, tell me below what you would rate these tractors at. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And have yourselves a great night. Happy tractor